I'm now joined by Manny Abarca IV. He was at the parade with his 6-year-old daughter when those gunshots started. He's also a legislator for Jackson County, Missouri, so that includes Kansas City. Manny, I'm so glad you and your daughter are safe. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me this morning. How are the two of you holding up, not even 24 hours later?
It was a long evening last night. Thankfully, my 6-year-old seemed to be somewhat unfazed. She went into kind of training mode, unfortunately, and even asked, I mean, is this a drill? Is this like school? And that's sad to hear from the mouth of a babe, right? I mean, this is our America these days.
I understand she was the one keeping you calm, right? I mean, y'all
Yeah.
were in the bathroom together, and she's had so much more recent training just with school. Did that make you sad? I mean, how did that feel as a father?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, to think about that reaction from her, it's incredibly disappointing that this is where we are in America today, particularly in Missouri. I mean, we are one of the worst states in the country for gun laws. So it is something that I hope that we never have to experience again. But as a legislator, I'm going to try and make sure of that.
Manny, take me back to that moment when you started hearing those first shots and you knew something was wrong.
Yeah, it was more the wave of people and chaos that met me first, and then it was the sounds of people screaming "gun," "run." Those things is what really hit me before the sounds did. And so at that moment, she's probably a solid 40 pounds at best. I had to grab her and run into a restaurant. With Andy Reid, with players, with members of the Hunt family, and we had to scramble to find safety. And so it's something that I wish on no one in the near future.
Yeah, and I know you never expected to happen in your own backyard, and yet here we are. I also understand you knew the woman who was killed in this senseless shooting, Lisa Lopez Galvan. She's a local DJ, a mom of 2. What do you want us to know about Lisa?
Lisa was such a shining spot in Kansas City. She was a co-host of a Latino cultural show called Taste of Tejano, and she lived out such a life of ambassador for our culture. I know losing her in the community is incredibly sad, but also for her family. I think several others are also been stricken by gun violence that was within her group. So it's not just sadly the loss of her, but also the recovery of several members of that bigger family.
And lastly, Manny, while I have you, I was reading some of your tweets earlier this morning. You've been very vocal. You are a local legislator there. I mean, let's end with solutions here. What has to be put in place for something like this not to happen again?
Yeah, I mean, so Missouri is near the bottom when it comes to common sense gun laws. And so immediately, as soon as I found out that we were safe, the gunmen were secured, I reached out to our general counsel and said, I want something on my desk by Monday at the latest. So hopefully, through my connection with city council members, both in Kansas City as well as across the state, folks are coming together to say, look, we're tired of this. If nothing is going to come from our governor, from our state legislature, we're going to do this at a local level from the city and county levels, and we're going to push the envelope here.
Well, we'll be watching for what change you were fighting for. Manny Abarca, thank you so much. I'm so sorry you were witness to this, and your daughter as well, but certainly glad that you're alive and well this morning. Thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.